better at communicating, the execution would have been there. But again, that was like the biggest takeaway, that I needed those moments to happen, because I can't have those moments happening when like it's really important in my season. So
did you feel like it was a product of the weather that led to a lot of those no reps? I saw folks struggling with the wall ball and the wall ball target, and the box was maybe a little bit slippery from the rain. They were doing a great job trying to dry off everything in between heats, but the rain was just coming down.
Can't dry off stuff here when it's not raining.
Yeah, I feel like even yesterday it wasn't raining, but things were just still
Slippery.
wet. Everything just stayed
Sticky.
wet.
My hair,
mucky, and
everything is.
But the rain, honestly, the rain for me, and actually for most of us, it's kind of, you like, in the moment where it starts to rain, you're like, oh, it sucks, it's raining, but everyone is experiencing the same thing, so it's almost like, at that point, you have to kind of throw that thought out the window. But when it came to being able to perform, like, the rain wasn't an issue. There is like a little moment of maybe hesitance. You're on the box and you're like, okay, what's this first like jump gonna be like? Because we actually didn't get a chance to like really jump on boxes in rain, like the way that it was actually coming down by our heat. So yeah, so you do have this moment of like hesitance, and you're like, okay, I'm fine. And you go. Pull-up bars, there was like that moment of like maybe you get that one slip a little bit and you're like, okay, I'm good. Okay, don't do that again. And so you have enough of those moments, and then all of a sudden it just becomes like laser focus on the next rep, the next set. So it wasn't so much the rain, and definitely like the judges were holding all of us to like very high standards, which was great, which is like everything that we as athletes want, is the judges holding everyone to those same high standards. Biggest learning experience, knowing how to handle those moments when like they're happening and you don't know exactly how to communicate. And that was like exactly what I was in that position I was put in. And so I learned a lot from that. That was cool. I needed that. Of course, I went back home and, with my husband, I was just like so disappointed in myself. I can't believe that this happened, yada, yada, yada. But it's okay. We came out and we moved on and we learned.
That's the one thing I feel like I learned the most from you elite athletes on, because I'm certainly not ever going to learn how to get to your level of fitness. But I just feel like we all go through all of these small, big disappointments kind of like on the daily, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know about you guys, but I always have this, like whenever something shitty happens, I always have this immediate dread. I'm like, oh God, what did I do? This is so messed up. Or the end of the world. I'm sure I'm responsible for something. And